Hi, I'm Dr. Wanda Phillips. I absolutely love Easy Grammar Ultimate Series, my high school texts. Students love them too. Your students can achieve mastery in short lessons, and you'll have time to focus on literature and writing. Whether their education stops at the secondary level or continues to higher education, students will be able to speak to any group comfortably and to write well. I have Easy Grammar Ultimate Series texts for grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12 plus. Each Ultimate Teaching text includes 180 lessons. That's one for each school day. Students complete a 5 to 10 minute lesson daily. Students love these quick yet thorough lessons. Each Ultimate Series text has the same format for each of the 180 days. Number 1 is always capitalization. Number 2 is always punctuation. Number 3 and number 4 teach grammar and other concepts. An example of other concepts is analogies. Number 5 is always sentence combining for improved quality of writing. I'd like to show you a lesson from Ultimate Series Grade 9, Day 79. I recommend that you do each lesson orally. I think this is a more effective way, but it's your choice. Let's look at number 1. In biology, Latin names for groups, class, family, order are capitalized. Adjectives and nouns derived from these names are not capitalized. Arachnida is a class and must be capitalized. Arachnid is a noun derived from this and isn't capitalized. Species are also not capitalized. In your discussion, students will mark words that need to be capitalized. Ask why a word is capitalized. Let's look at the sentence. I think scorpions are nocturnal arachnids of the Scorpionida order, Lee shared. Obviously, the pronoun I is capitalized. In fact, any word beginning a quotation is capitalized. The name of a type of insect is not. Therefore, we don't capitalize scorpions. We've just learned not to capitalize the noun arachnids. Only the Latin word Scorpionida is capitalized. The word order isn't. Capitalize Lee. Why? It's a name. I ask students to place a capital over the first letter of the word to be capitalized. Some prefer 2 lines under the letter. Number 2 is always punctuation. If 2 people possess an item together, use an apostrophe with the last name. Look at the example, Tom and Susan's baby. The apostrophe S is placed after Susan, the second name, to reflect the baby is Tom and Susan's. Students will insert any needed punctuation. Let's look at the sentence. Hans asked, have you heard about the problem with Roy and Tori's new apartment? I provide a line if you want students to write the sentence while inserting punctuation. Typically, I ask students to insert needed punctuation of the typed sentence. Let's analyze this sentence. Make it exciting. Involve students. What end punctuation do we need? We need a question mark to indicate it's interrogative. A comma needs to be placed after asked. Why? A quotation will appear next. How do we indicate quotations? We place quotation marks before have and after our question mark. Insert an apostrophe between Y and S to reflect that 2 people own the apartment together. Let's look at the example in number 3. A predicate nominative is a noun or pronoun that occurs after the verb and means the same as the subject. What is the subject? Friends. Which 2 words after the verb equal her friends? Janie and Chessa. Note in all Easy Grammar texts, I feature a proof for a predicate nominatives. Students learn to invert the sentence. Janie and Chessa are her friends. The directions state, label the predicate nominative, write a proof. Let's look at the sentence. Their first child was a son. Solicit that child is the subject. What word after verb was means the same as child? Son. Son is the predicate nominative. Let's see the proof. Invert the sentence according to our pattern. A son was their first child. Allow me to interject my thought about predicate nominative. There's no glory in knowing a predicate nominative. However, it's vital in helping students speak and write correctly, especially when using pronouns. Let me show you an example. If someone says the winner was me, the student can mentally invert it. Me was the winner? No, I was the winner. The winner was I is the correct way of saying that. Students now have a strategy to think on their feet. They use the winner was I was the winner, in their speaking and writing. You are teaching them a lifelong concept. Number 4, let's look closely at this analogy. Vehicle is the spacecraft, as bird is to. Your choices are A, aviary, B, robin, C, habitat, D, caravan. First, we need to determine the relationship of vehicle and spacecraft. We will use that knowledge to determine the answer. A spacecraft is a type of vehicle. Which word choice is a type of bird? Yes, B, robin. In number 5, sentence combining, students will combine these 3 sentences into one higher level sentence. Pycnogenol is contained in the bark of some pine trees. Pycnogenol is an antioxidant. Pycnogenol may reduce inflammation. There usually is more than one way to form a new construct. I provide examples in the answer key. Let's peruse some sentence combining examples. Pycnogenol, an antioxidant contained in the bark of some pine trees, may reduce inflammation. Students may want to place contained with found. They may also create a different example. Let's look at the second example. Contained in the bark of some pine trees, pycnogenol, an antioxidant, may reduce inflammation. Did you note that this sentence combining is about health and nutrition? I used a plethora of topics: history, literature, music, art, and science, to name a few. This entire lesson will require only 5 to 10 minutes to complete. I incorporate the design of cyclical learning, a process in which skills and concepts are introduced, reintroduced, applied, reviewed, and expanded throughout. This paradigm promotes mastery. New brain research agrees. To help you to visualize the exact content of each Easy Grammar Ultimate Series text, I have included a scope and sequence for capitalization, one for punctuation, and one for grammar and other concepts. You will find these at the beginning of each text. The scope and sequence reflects each concept included, and the number indicates the exact lessons on which they are presented. Let's look closely at apostrophes, and within that, possessives. Look at the first entry. We have individuals owning jointly. I've given an example: Bo and Tammy's house. We just encountered this rule in day 79. Students will also encounter individuals owning jointly on days 82, 97, 105, 150, and 180. Individuals owning singularly: Tate's and Emma's cars, 83, 107, 118, 140, 159. This is when 2 people or other things own separate items. Tate owns a car, Emma owns a car. Tate's and Emma's car. Let's go to plural possessives. We review, apply, and expand this concept on days 21, 31, 42, 48, 59, 78, 100, 106, 111, 132, 136, 158, and 171. That's a total of 13 times. Let's look at singular possessives. Students encounter them in lessons 20, 27, 34, 40, 41, 54, 68, 85, 90, 96, 101, 103, 110, 116. Students practice this concept in 24 lessons. This, again, promotes mastery learning. I have one quick last note. Recently, a parent wrote,
"My son scored 35 out of 36 on his ACT English score. He's very good in math and intends to major in engineering, but this was the highest scoring subject on his test. It takes only a few minutes, but the return on the investment is huge."
Please visit our website at easygrammar.com. You will find testimonials, reviews, and more examples of each text there. Feel free to download a catalog. We've posted videos and their written scripts at easygrammar.com. If you want to look at a particular part of the video, you may download written scripts. To request a catalog or other information, email jenny@easygrammar.com. You also may order online or by contacting 800-641-6015. This money-back guarantee curriculum has truly been a gift to me. As you progress through any of my texts, email your questions or concerns. It is my mission to be available to you. Wanda@easygrammar.com. By the way, this is my personal email. Homeschooling parents. Students may write within the teacher edition of the Ultimate Series because answers are in the back. To save money, purchase only a teacher edition. I also highly recommend the assessment booklet for each grade level.